Hey there, and welcome back to Trainwreck, an educational monster train series where you watch me struggle at around 200 Pact Shards. And yeah, that last episode was a struggle, so I want to talk about this a little bit. I titled it "The Final Little Icarus Run," and it's true. It's true. I think let me actually go to the run summary and show it to you instead of doing it there. This is one that I think deserves it. So she ended up being really powerful, 423. We get the win very comfortably at the end with an adaptive mutation off of Rage Fell. And we had some crazy regen stuff to keep my floor line. I had a Shard Channeler self-infused and a Thorned Hollow. The run looked good at the end. But I want to draw your attention to the initial 5 or so combats here. And these were brutal. Guardians of Light, Penitent Prayers, Talos' pushback, and Clip Tormentors. Not a single invasion trial in the entire run. It was slow to start and very painful. And because it's a 200 shard run, I was way ahead on shards compared to how weak Little Fade was. So now let's look at this. I'm taking 17. I did okay on ring 2, but I didn't scale much. 17 on ring 4, 44 on ring 5, and then it cleans up once I see the adaptive mutation. But then Little Fade, even with all this, and Shard Channeler could not kill mini bosses on the Divinity, so I straight leaked them for a bunch. Just a ton of damage taken here. Outrageous. So really, I mean, all things said, this is probably as close to as ideal a start for Little Icarus as there exists. I was shown Firelight, and it would have been way stronger here. Just full stop. I think at 200 shards, you can't afford to be as slow as you want to be with Little Icarus, and that is the downside. I think that is what kills it. Even if I had been shown Eternal Flame here, I think it would have been better. So a very interesting run. I mean, it had a lot of cool stuff, right? The thumbnail looked awesome, but that run was just not very powerful. So I don't know. And now I have to go and endure my least favorite champion, who has truly become my least favorite champion. Echo Right is not fun. I do not like this guy. It's wild because I used to like him so much back when the DLC first came out because he was new and I was still learning, but I don't like the way he plays and I feel like he doesn't achieve his goal, right? He's supposed to be the champion that makes you want to play etches, and the truth is he's just wonky and you don't want to play any of his etch paths because they're not good, and he doesn't really contribute much to a floor, and it's a whole struggle. Yeah, unfortunate. But we play him anyway because that's what the game demands. So, alright, that's where we're at. So, as always, do like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. And let's see if we can get through this, right? Let's see if we can make this work. Alright, Echo Right, don't do me wrong. Echo wrong. I just thought about that. Oh boy, this is already going to be a spicy one. I do actually like some part of what we got. This is not bad. So, I hope you're all doing well today. This is, I believe, the last episode of my current recording plans for the evening, which is exciting. Being through this is great news. So, if I have time, I'm hoping. Well, the crazy thing about this, I say this because if by the time you've seen this, you'll know if I have succeeded at this or not, but I want to record a bunch of Wild Frost for the week that I'm missing, which for you will have been this previous week. We'll see if I get to it. I sure hope that I can. It sounds like a lot of fun. So we'll see. We'll see. Or maybe you already know, so I'll see is really what I should be saying. Anyway, let's play this one. We have today Exile Wurmkin default Hellhorned, which brings us to Torches and Echo Breaks. This is nice because of double pings. You are always good to go with double pings. We love to see it. Our opening cards kind of suck, and our bosses kind of scare me, so we'll see. We're facing Dazed Talos, not a big deal, but we're facing Cursefell and Diligent Seraph, rough. And we're starting with Bogfly, Welder Helper, and Total Recall. These are all over the place. Total Recall is basically a non-card. I don't even want to think about it. Bogfly is good early, but gives me absolutely no direction and just gets thrown away eventually. And Welder Helper is fine, I suppose, but doesn't really answer any questions. So Okay, fair enough. I guess we'll see. I mean, all it takes is seeing something like one Apex Imp and suddenly, oh, Welder Helper is incredible, the best unit I could have had. But that's a rare unit, so I don't think you plan around it. But anyway, let's see. Temples today 3, 4, 5. Oh, well, it's going to be one of those. Triple temple run 3, 4, 5, nothing else. Yikes. All right. The dupe on 8 is on the steel side. Let's see. Anything worth noting there? It's not a very good one. It's not a removal dupe. The removals are on the other side. Another dupe is on 7. Okay, this is a bad one. We have Forgotten Boons, Pyre Remains. There's a good trinket shop here. You have a cavern and a horde with money in the middle, which is great. I love that. There's a removal dupe. We like seeing that. It has caverns on 6. That's awesome. It competes with a bad steel shop, which we might still need to go to, since notice there's no steel on 7, so that's tricky. We then have a good steel shop on 5. Like seeing that. It's got Vortex and Caverns, competing with a bad magic shop. It's weird how the node generation likes creating bad stuff like this. You'd think that it would be a little more balanced. Sometimes you see really strong nodes and then really bad nodes. And it's, why does that happen? You'd think you'd want to make a little more diverse choices. And sometimes it balances out, but most of the time it does weird stuff like that. I don't know. There must be something actually in the node generation that makes this happen, which is strange, because that feels like a bad decision. Huh, interesting. Anyway, we have another good steel shop on 4 with Vortex. This one does... See, this one has a little bit of a mix in it, right? You get some Pyre health here. That's good. You mix it up a little bit, right? This one alternatively doesn't have a magic shop, but you get a Hell Vent with a Wurmkin banner, which might matter. It's going to depend a lot on what we're shown. Early game, though, we have both banner types. Steel Shop has Wurmkin banner on 2. We're going to need to be very aggro on our infusions, and we might die for it because that's pretty scary. I got to have it all answered by ring 5. So, okay. Ring 3 has Hellhorned banner. Okay, so we've got some options at least. Double magic shop. So interestingly, where are my steals? Let me think about this. Steel, no steel on 3. Yes, no steel on 7. So 3 and 7. So the entire mid game has a good set of steel shops. Well, one of them's not great, but still a couple. So that's serviceable at least. Hardened Hull out of the gate with Wurmkin is a snap click. I tunnel vision the Wurmkin banners. There are 2 of them in my sights. It could be Marshlord. You click it. Notice Stone is great here, by the way, because Echo Breaks and Torches, and I love that, but you have to click the Hardened Hull. Like, you see Marshlord here, and we just hard snap click this. Easy. Easy. Now give me an Endless Egg, and we do it all over again. Mark of Invasion, no fear. I have pings, and most importantly, the egg pops out with so much armor because of Hardened Hull. Seriously, check this out. I just go, bam! My guy's huge. He's set. He's loaded. And then we put Train Steward in the middle, and we shoot this back guy, and we're chilling. Armor comes down. He actually kills a guy, shockingly. That's cool. And now it's just 1 echo away from a kill, which is great work. Ping, and then we ping for money, and we're good to go. They pop out. Cool. Honestly, excellent. I do wish to ping 1, ping 2, because it kills upstairs. And then I can do Welder Helper and Bogfly to at least do 1 to this guy. It's not impressive, but it's something. We'll take it. I should get out of this with no damage taken if I play my cards right. And I do. Absolutely. Cool. Great work. Yeah, great work. I'm going to play a Train Steward on middle. My hope being I want to rain some of the lifesteal. We avoid all damage here, which is excellent news. Just give me some charges and we're fine. Cool. Incredible work. 80 damage on middle. An unnecessary amount of damage coming in, and we're just ready to go. Cool. And we easy win upstairs. Great work. Go team. All right, we get everything. That's excellent. Very strong opener. Love seeing the Hardened Hull. Incredible. We snap click this Echo Transfer. That's purple. Absolutely. It's better than anything else they could offer me. The Hellhorned units kind of suck. We've got Welder Helper again. I don't need a third one. Molting Imp and Battering Ram. The Imp is not terrible, the Molting guy. I don't think we take any of these. I'm just going to sell this garbage. That's unfortunate. I wanted something better than that. Hunt the Wurmkin banner. I want to see an egg. Large stone, okay. Kinhost vessel, okay. I mean, this is a run. Yeah, absolutely. Cool. Snap the money. I am going to re-roll this. You could do large stone here, and then I guess I could get away with endless on this, almost certainly. He's got a lot of life when he hatches, though, which is kind of nice. I'm going to re-roll this, see what we hit. There's a lot of good picks. Quick is not bad. Quick endless is a pretty good friend, honestly. He doesn't need this plus 25 is the thing, because he pops out pretty well. Yeah, I'm going to give him the quick, actually. That's a nice touch. And then I think we chill here and we move on. Great. Eggs. Give me a unit draft. I would like a Kinhost Carapace, please. And then I would like to convert this into full egg run and go mad with power. Indeed. And then we drop our friend here. And we're looking pretty good here. I just double self-ping and we're solid. I think I'm actually going to put the Welder Helper in front to tank. And then I'm going to self-ping. Because I gave them all armor, which is scary. I wish to hatch friends. I could... No, I can't. I can't even come close to this. I will ping 1. I will ping 2. My goal is to generate echoes here. It is scary. I'm going to Total Recall. And I'm going to take a truckload of damage, I think. Woof. Well, I chanced it and got punished for it, honestly. Oof, 21 damage taken. That's not great. We hate to see that. I should be able to get through it pretty comfortably. Note the bug here. I got the egg hopped forward. You hate to see that. I do think it's worth charging middle. I mean, top floor. Yeah, absolutely. That's a good choice. Well, we clear everything. I'm not that concerned now that I've hatched this egg, but it is still a little bit unfortunate that it ended up happening this way. And the quick should make short work of this combat, though. Yeah, easy mode. No problem. Cool. Yeah, crunch, 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 crunch. Straightforward. We take a ton of damage here, but we get the unit trial. I think it's worth it still. I'm going to click this Forgotten trade, I believe. That's a really good etch, and it's purple. I like that. Ritual of Battle. I look at this stuff and I think that I should probably click the first source of rage on my run. I will. I don't love that one here, but I will do that. Shard Soul Carver. Okay. That's good. I'll take it. Yeah, fine. I'll take this. This is acceptable. Divine Artifact here. I was going to say, if they give me the advanced prototype, that would be cool. We just take the Tempered Talisman here and go completely ballistic into Talos. That's great. That is well worth it. My baseline ping is now an 8, which is excellent. I go left here because I want to upgrade magic stuff. And I guess I'll look at a Hellhorned banner here. Spell Chain. Spell Chain. Interesting. Spell Chain Echo Transfer is pretty good here, actually. Yes, we click that. The Ritual of Battle might not have been the correct pick, but I do think having some source of powerful offensive scaling is worth it. I am going to give it a double -1 here. I think that is correct. Permafrost. Nope. Reroll this. Double stack. Sadly, no -2. I'm going to -1 the ritual as I said, and then we just 20 consume a torch here. I think it is a fair pick. And we move on. I guess I'll look at the Hellhorned banner. Horned Warrior. Nah, buddy, I don't care. I am going to Carver into the vessel here. This feels right to do. Yes, this feels good. Now, this can survive is the cool thing, right? We put this on the floor with a big egg. 2 space, 2 space. This is serviceable. Yes, I think this is right. We see it, we take it, we move on. Feeling good about it. Umbra consumable, please. Aw, dang. I was hoping for a space prism? I'll take the 10 gold, though. I suppose it'll be fine. Well, I do have to take a whole bunch of nonsense. Let's purge Total Recall here with the Purge Stone. I have to take a lot of these because remember, I have 3 temples on this run, so that's just what we're dealing with today. Okay. And I could still support Endless, I believe. Yes, I believe that to be true. I'm going to do Kinhost Vessel. Now that he's huge, I'm going to put a Bogfly in the back, and we're going to drop in Echo Right. And I am going to self-ping here because I think it's good. Yes, self-ping to hatch for the tanking. I wish for echoes here so that I can do echo transfer. That's a shame. Can't do the other one because of Ember, but it's okay. She's riding it up, which is not great. I big ping out the 9x2 here because it's scary. Ping one guy here. I'm gonna rage in the back. Yes, this will do. Okay. Etch this, please. It's good. We ping once in the back. I will total recall here. That's fine. We etch again. It's good. Etching the Ritual of Battle feels a little bad, but that's okay. It will at least pop out the friend who's doing 1,000,000 damage right now and has sweep. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, he does a lot of damage, which is great news. I can even save this middle guy, which is cool. Alright, we're fine. It's actually really funny to watch this guy bust out of here and just absolutely crumble a floor. That is pretty satisfying. Watch this guy go. It's really good, actually. I'm a big fan. Well, I don't want to blast my own stuff too hard because of the Tempered Talisman nonsense, so let's just ping, I suppose, down there. I think we easy crunch this. Yeah, no problems. Cool. All right. That's good. So that's nice. We get through this. That's good. I'll take it. Accelerated incubation is almost certainly a snap click here because I want Big Egg at the end of the day to hatch immediately. That's good. Yeah, you see, we're not seeing the Kinhost Carapace, so I'm glad that I did what I did. I think it was right to do no matter what. I do need to consider how I'm actually reaching 200 shards here. Do I have to take a random unit for an infusion? Let's look. We're at 70 now. 85, 95, 110. This is 160 if I do only the baseline here. So yes, I need a random infusion is what that's telling me. Okay, well, I think taking a unit to do it is not the answer. I'm probably just going to do Bogfly into Bogfly or Self-Infused Welder Helper, so I think we skip these. I do not need space. I take card draw. I blast Curse Fell by playing on bottom floor, probably. Hopefully. I think we get away with card draw here. I might need Ember later. We'll see. I am going to hunt left. With the way I have upgraded, I don't really need an Endless. I think I would prefer Multi-Strike, but the removals are worth checking for either way. They give me the Multi-Strike, it's fine. Great news. Quick multi, he hits 3 times. He is a trooper. Excellent work. I'm going to start cutting unplayable units that are draining my limited Ember. And then I'm going to, what, Martial Lord 2? Absolutely here. Yeah. I want to make my etches more impactful, and I want to end this with a really big egg on the floor. Big friend, big worm buddy. And then all I need to find now is a daze or some answer for Divinity Sweep. 10 in piercing. Sure, why not? Why not have this? I do need to also take a plus 30 here. I could over upgrade. I'd rather upgrade them cheaper. So let's just spread them out, make sure I have multiple good cards. And I'm going to self-infuse a Bogfly, I guess. I guess I'll do the Welder Helper self-infuse. Maybe I hold off on Welder Helper in case there's a Transcendum somewhere. All right, let's do a big stew then. Sure, big stew it is. And then we cut big stew immediately because he's bad. Great. That's pretty good for a removal situation though. Move on. Okay, taking all the shards, it's good. I think we get away with the aggressive amulet here because I have such hyper-powered floors. Now here's the question, can I play bottom? I actually think I can. With this draw order, yes. You play Mondo Man, he's great. We drop Other Friend, he's also great. We're going to ping in the back, fun. I then Consume, which is a great etch. I then Forgotten Trade, which actually hatches all of our guys, right? Cool. Our lads are really good. I'm going to play... I guess I'm going to take 2 torches up top. Well, actually... It's a shame. Taking 57 here from 21 by 2. I don't want to take this curse. Not the curse, the Ember Drain. It's unfortunate. We'll take it, I guess. Oh no. I mean, it's a lot of incoming damage. I hate to see it. But, oof. I'm going to ping here. I think I let this Spikes guy walk. He hits me like really hard though, actually, because he has an upgraded attack. Let's play the Echo Transfers first here, right? Good, that actually saves our guy, which I appreciate. I'm going to ping upstairs because it stops 8 damage. If I play this, now he just dies. Is there a way I can get this kill? 5, that's 15. Welder Helper in front. I can make him do 20, which is close. 21 if you include the Welder Helper's damage. Nah, it's not happening. In which case we ping downstairs, I think. Just to charge the floor. We drop the Bogfly and we send this etch that doesn't do anything. Fine. Ah, it's a shame. It's okay. We expected as much. I'm going to put Ritual down. Now I start feeling a lot better about pretty much everything here. And yeah, no damage taken. Cool. I actually feel like I kind of want to kill my own dude, but he does take 1 hit for me here. So I don't love that. If I kill my entire floor and drop in a Welder Helper, is that correct? That can't be correct. That just has to be wrong. Okay, it's close. I'm going to tell you, it's close. But we get through it. Alright, it was tough. It was tough, but we take it. I only took 8 for it. That's promising. Soul Crushing Guilt is the snap click I was looking for. Absolutely. Inferno is frankly too good to skip here. Great cards. Love to see it. I don't need the Steel Shop here, I believe. We'll go left then. Crazy enough, actually. I mean, I give up the Caverns and the Vortex. The Vortex is really good, though. I can cut some garbage. I can cut whatever comes out of my self-infused Welder Helper line, which is funny. The Magic Shop is the right choice for the run, though. -1/-1 on Inferno, double stack Permafrost on Soul Crushing Guilt. I could take a holdover on an Echo Transfer, truly. I think it's left, as much as I don't want to say it. This is a great example of, despite the fact that the nodes are so much stronger on the right, I just have to see a Magic Shop. It's so consistently powerful for me. Intrinsic. Intrinsic accelerated incubation is kind of a disgusting hit here. We're going to click it. Yeah, I mean, it's double stack. Soul Crushing Guilt. Yep, that's great. And I put a -1/-1 on Inferno, I'm pretty sure. Make it playable. Let me look ahead. Yeah, there's no more temples, right? Literally no more temples. There are no -1, -2s in this run. Cool. Good chat. Well played. Intrinsic accelerated incubation is big. The +30 here goes into another Echo Break, I suppose. There's really no reason not to do this. Spread out the love, make your pings good. I guess making one ping with the 10 in piercing a +40 is better, because this could pierce through and do some big numbers to someone. Alright, we'll do that at least. I have to do a self-infuse somewhere. Let's do the one that makes it so the guy that costs more Ember goes away faster. And then I probably remove him immediately. We're going to do a -1/-1 Inferno here to make this playable. I don't think this +10 is worth it. Holdover. Well, I mean, yes. Hold over that Echo Transfer. Let's make Inferno cheaper. This is a huge power-up. Just incredible set of upgrades here. Yeah, I have -1/-1 Inferno, which I'm just going to dupe. And then we cut this Welder Helper, and we are kind of on the roll. What is the phrase I'm looking for? On a roll, I believe? Yeah. It's on the roll. We're rolling down a cliff. Whoops. This is an armor emblem I'd really like to take. I think by the time... I play top floor here. Yeah, by the time we do this, I think it's okay. The question, of course, is... my Soul Crushing Guilt the boss. Alright, there we go. It's like, how do I beat Crystal Cloak? I have very poor scaling. Carver. Other friend. Instant hatch. Wow. Alright. Wow. Wow, I can't believe that works. Incredible. I do want to charge a floor. I should have really just, like, actually been smarter about this. Instead, I'm just going to self-ping back in the back, trade some damage here. It's fine. I wanted to make sure I had some... I wanted to have echoes on the floor for my Echo Transfer, right? Exactly is the thing. So the angle is we etch, it's good. 68, 68, 68, and then we have 60 and 100, so 168 in the back. We actually might get this guy, incredibly. Huh, very cool. I think I should respect and do it in this order, give him 6 days in case he walks on me, because I don't trust that, right? Yeah, we didn't actually get there quite well enough. Now, I think we can get there with a single ping, but I think we're okay either way. Yeah, we got there, obviously. We're doing 300s here, so I feel okay about that. Yeah. He hits like a truck, and he's quick, so you know there's that as well. I need a purple charge. I need better charging. I think it's Ember. I think it is Ember. I also think it's Inferno middle. Cool. Good chat, actually. Good conversation. I think it is Ember, just from what I'm looking at here. Yeah, I believe so. We do plenty of damage. The question is now just, how do I not lose to the boss, basically? And that answer is as simple as hit her with 6 days and hope to redraw it. Nailed it. I'm doing like actually 600 damage here. All I need, I can drop Echo Transfer, I believe. How much damage does she do? 16? Let's see, this is, we have, I do one incant, that's a, Inspire, that's a 65. 65, 32, 64. It's actually a really good idea to do this Inspire trigger. Yeah. I'm going to pop it on middle. Cool. All right. I'm going to Inferno here. I should probably Inferno here. I should probably Inferno here. Yeah, I think it's correct to do it. 100 damage. I mean, all I need is 1 round, so I think it's actually better to Inspire trigger here, shockingly. We didn't draw it, but I'm gonna tell you, we came close. Oof. That daze actually paid out pretty importantly. Yeah, 1 round, take the hit. Cool. Alright. We're gonna need to do Ember solutions here, I'm pretty confident. Force Contamination is almost certainly the right pick here. Yeah, we have a Trample guy coming up. Tiresome Climb is excellent. I think Alloy of the Ancients might be better. 25 Burst Armor. Tiresome Climb is great, though. I need to just go to magic shops and load up. I think it's got to be Tiresome Climb. Increasing the density here on those daze solutions is big. I go right, and I dupe the Inferno. Yes, of course. I had just talked about this. Ashes of the Fallen, hilarious. Golden Vault is actually probably the answer here, believe it or not. Lost Luggage is great, though. Just draw a bunch of answers immediately. Ooh, that's tough. I actually think Golden Vault is really good here. I'm going to take Lost Luggage. I really want to draw fast, hit the daze. That's very difficult. I think it's the Vault, though. I think it's the Vault. Oh, I'm taking Ember either way. Lost Luggage becomes a little more playable. How many magic shops am I seeing? Just the 1, and I skip a dupe to get it. Interesting, interesting. I think the Vault is better. I don't think I can play enough cards out of the Lost Luggage here, so I think the Vault is better. That was a really tough decision. Goodness. And I think we need to respect Diligent a bit. How many do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm duping. All right, we are hitting 200. I'm duping an Inferno here. Yep. I'm looking at the caverns. I take a plus 25 on my Carver. Absolutely. That's huge. I potentially should consider the 10 to everyone, because that affects Echo Right and the egg that pops out. I think the Overstack is probably better. I'm not duping him, though. Interesting. Well, keeping him alive in the back is probably the right call. I think giving him 25 is better than giving my floor 10, which is essentially 30. Yeah, I think overstacking him is superior here, so we'll do it. Okay. And then I get 2 removals, which I think are just going to be Bogflies to improve my initial draw, because I need to respect the Diligent is the problem. The quote-unquote problem. It's a concern because, well, he's scary. I could beat him with the daze. I need to see a magic shot, something fierce, though. I think we're going to play bottom here. We're going to get sandblasted if I don't. Right? That's true. The problem is I don't have enough to pop the Quill Marksman here, and I don't think we actually kill this Absolver. We kill the next wave, though. I think it's got to be bottom. Let me just be clear. I think not doing bottom is a big ol' honkin' mistake here. And then I play the Penance and let this guy leak. Okay, I think that's fine. As long as I get some Reap on the next floor, we're okay. I can actually pop him with a torch and feel pretty okay about that. And then I come downstairs and we generate Echo, Echo, Forgotten Trade, kill a guy, Weight of Contrition. And now the only curse I get is the one she gives me. Yeah, okay, that's good. I need to stack days to win Relentless. That is true. I think we start that process later. Yeah. Okay. She comes downstairs. This is kind of the turn. So here's the angle. First, of course, Ritual of Battle on my guy. 100%. I need to also play Echo Transfer on this guy. Soul Crushing Guilt in the back. 100%. And I think we do our best to kill this fella. Cool. We get him with Reap. Good. 6 days is a lot. That will tide me over for a good while. I am looking for Echo Transfers here. Dang. I can stop this incoming 30 damage by taking the 5, and I think I will. Okay, I think that's worth it, yeah. All right, I bounced 25 gold here, but it chews that through, which I think is really important. I'm going to let bottom ride, and then we ping, Soul Crush middle for 10 days. I drop Echo Transfer, unfortunately. It's unfortunate, but it's fine. Ritual Penance, I think. Yeah, 9 days is enough to win this combat. Cool, we did it. Great job. She's doing a ton of damage. I can actually do more with this Soul Crushing Guilt. 14 days is great. Yeah, cool. All right. This is enough damage to beat that. I need to refine this to the best of my ability, which is tricky, but possible. These cards are too expensive. Reinforced Last Stand, Wurmkin Etchings. Yeah, I need Ember here, and all of my -1s at the magic shop coming up are spoken for. I do think I'm going there. Yes, skip this. Cool. All right. Good chat. Take Ember. Yes, please. All right. Now I can dupe. Or I could go look at a trinket shop and see what I see. Dupe. Trinket shop. Tough call. I think the trinket shop is probably going to have... Well, there are some things it could show me that would be fun. Maybe. I mean, maybe the Caverns shows me a high roll. I think the left nodes are strong enough to justify it here. Take the money. Horde says, Firewall, I suppose. Sure. I do like Winged Indulgence for what it's worth, but I think Firewall is probably better. Yeah, okay. The nice thing about Firewall, I'm pretty sure Firewall procs before Golden Vault, so if with any luck, I can just drop the Vengeful Shards on Diligent, which I quite like. Base Charge is good. Bog Slime is good too. I like that. Let's look at the Caverns real fast. Build a card. What you got? Rage. Okay. Rage. All right. Ascend. Huh. You want to dupe a Kinhost vessel and ascend it? It doesn't hurt to click the ascend here with how we're playing this, so let's try it. Money, a little late for money. Card draw is pretty good. That's a +8 damage, ascend, draw +1. Problem is it's not purple. I go left, I dupe the egg, and I somehow manage to put another guy on the floor. It's not bad. That's not a bad call. It doesn't scale very well, though, admittedly. He doesn't have a self-scaling thing. I Inferno most floors. I don't think this is worth it, actually, right? 4 Rage for 1. I'd rather just redraw a Ritual. Yeah, honestly, I'm going to back away. I don't think the dupe is the line here. If I had a better self-scaling unit, this would be excellent, but it's not. This thing is a little slow. Now, Base Charge, very good. Bog Slime slows down a bit. I think I want to charge my floor up, so Base Charge is worth it. Let's spin this. Mandibles and Decoy. I can only purchase the one. There's a lot to be said for mandibles on pretty much every run. I think I want to go Magic Shot, by the way. Think about some of the upgrades I can do. -1 on Soul Crushing Guilt, -1 on Tiresome Climb. That's frankly just huge. Those are the most important cards in my run. I think this is as simple as I click Mandibles here, and I upgrade to Marsh Lord 3, and we kind of cruise. Shellsmith is nice, but we're not doing enough etching for it to matter. We move on. 195, I easily get 200 coming up. I think we beat Aggressive Amulet here, and it's worth it because of the combination of Pyro Wall and Golden Vault. So also just double Infernos on turn 1 is pretty fun. This poor dude just gets absolutely blasted there. That's fun. Big Egg. Big Etch. That guy dropped so many shell there. That was awesome. Anyway, I want the money very badly. So we pull that guy up. And I want to hatch this egg. Cool. We should comfortably blast. Ritual is good. I will click the Forgotten trade here. I should respect the 33 by 2, excuse me, upstairs. Cool. He's dead. Great. Alright. Cool. I get the Echo Transfer here, which is big. This guy is still hitting me, which is not big. Oh, never mind. He's not hitting me anymore. I am a little concerned about mid-floor, so let's Force Contamination that dude, and then just charge upstairs. Cool. We should crumble him now. Yeah. Okay, do the things that I need to do to stop this damage coming in. Whew, buddy, alright. Now it's Ritual in the back. I Inferno middle. And I Inferno bottom. Incredible. Huge damage done. And then if I can actually get those -1s that I'm talking about, we should be super online. Yeah. This is honestly really good. I think we're in a great position. Keep scaling. Do more damage, please. Turns out I think that's worth it. Yeah, cool. We should crunch this boss. And then, oh yeah, here we go. Soul Crushing Guilt and Ascend. And this boss has now died. Great work. I think we've got this run. Cool. Yeah, like a couple rounds. And we have a big frontline guy that just hits like a truck. This is like, I've said it before, it's like Trample Penumbra, except I can fit it on my floor. So that's kind of cool. Soul Siphon is actually an interesting card here. I don't think this is Echoes the Past. My what's it called? Echo Transfer is a much more aggressive scaler. Soul Siphon is interesting because it allows me to do things like lower floor Force Contamination very comfortably, and then lower floor Soul Crushing Guilts. And it goes away. I think I grab this guy. That's a good card to have. A purple Tiresome Climb. Where's my Magic Shop? Has removals? Yeah, bud. I'm going to replace bad Tiresome Climb with good Tiresome Climb. I mean, it makes the most sense to me. And then I go right. Yes. I take the upgrades. I take the Horde. Karuska is nuts. The high roll. All right, feeling good. Now I cut bad Tiresome Climb. Well, let me count them first. In case Divinity is kind of nice too. Actually, that's pretty darn good. Oh, the Firebox. The Firebox makes me feel a little bad for skipping the Lost Luggage, but there's no way I could have known it would have been on the way. Do the -1s where I need them to go. Soul Crushing Guilt is important here. Although it is kind of an Ember Generator now. So it might be better to -1/-1 Tiresome Climb, actually. I think that's actually true. Let me count my stuff. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Could afford a removal. I think I'm going to just 20 consume a torch here. That's a good way of getting a payout. Also helps scale my little guy in front. We're going to put the first -1 in this purple Tiresome Climb every time. That's No problem, no questions. I'm gonna spin this. I don't think the freestone matters. Surge Stone is good again. Just do it on a torch. Love that for me. -1. Where does that -1 go? Money is a question mark. What's the play? In case Divinity is okay, it's fine, I suppose. I do get removals too. Remember that. I think we cut this bad tiresome climb. We just play safely with everything else here. Yeah, we're going to cut bad tiresome climb, and then I think we don't actually remove anything else here. 24 is pretty cozy. I'm going to re-roll this. I don't think in case Divinity is strong enough. Winged Steel is the pick. Extra card draw. Good. Okay, now I think we remove Consume on Forgotten Trade. Maybe? Do I need this extra Ember? I don't think so. I think we buy the -1 on Tiresome Climb because Soul Crushing Guilt now generates its own Ember and pays for itself. And I think now we save the last 5 hits here for Golden Vault and we chill. 210 out of 100. I think we'd be diligent here, yeah? Yeah, I think so. With the days, I believe so. I do think we need to play bottom if I can support it. So we'll see. Interesting. I do not think we can play bottom into this much incoming damage. I could ping the back, but we never break the Gilded Wings here. No, I think we play top and feel a little bad about it, but it is okay. The initial hit is always Accelerated Incubation. Then it's Echo Transfer Inspire, Echo Transfer Inspire, Ritual of Battle. I come downstairs. I think I actually ping the Cursed Dude because I don't feel like dealing with it. I save my torch. Okay. The Consume here is Torch, which I play up front. Yes. I do it this way. Actually, I'm going to play it downstairs to kill Curse Buddy. Yeah. Alright, I come upstairs, I self-ping, then I Echo Transfer to generate Ember. I'm Soul Crushing Guilting the boss because that's correct. And I'm going to attempt to do some damage here. Cool. Alright, what am I looking at? Definitely Burning Forgotten Trade today. Good. Echo Transfer, big scaling. This kills the whole floor. Great news. I'm going to save this torch. Am I? Oh, yeah, I am. Because I'm Infernoing bottom floor, which is a correct choice. Then I'm going to Force Contamination the boss, because I think that is just correct. And we scale. Good. Cool. As long as I am careful about my Diligent emblem here, we're fine. Yeah, this is a great example. Just Soul Siphon off floor. Cool. Then I will ping one of these dudes. Good call. I Echo Transfer, which is huge. I can actually play both Vengeful Shards. I'm going to just Inferno bottom because that seems reasonable. And I Daze the boss for 2 more. Cool. I think we've got this in the bag. I have like the perfectly sized deck for this. Yes, I kill a man on middle, which is the card I burn. Actually, I want to do this etch upstairs for etch purposes. Yep. Then I go downstairs and I shoot the Curse Dude. Now I play Echo Transfer, which is nuts. And I play the purple where I can Inspire from it, and we're feeling pretty good about this. Okay. Yes, the torch is now the target upstairs for the Consume. Bam, got it. Echo Transfer, we keep going. Good. I Inferno the boss floor because you may as well. Vengeful Shards out. Force Contamination the boss. Etch, I mean not etch, but Inspire upstairs. And we're in a good place. We got it. Good. I send Echo Break. Cool. We Soul Crushing Guilt, absolutely. 9 days is big. Echo Transfer is huge. Great opportunity to Tiresome Climb him as well. Cool. Play the Shard. Echo Break the Curse guy. Ritual of Battle. Nailed it. All right, we have it. This Diligent has gone pretty much perfectly, I think, is really the best way I can describe it. It's basically exactly what anyone wanted this to be. I Inferno the boss floor now. I Force Contamination him. He hates that. I Soul Crushing Guilt him. He hates that. I mean, he's not having a good day, is what it comes down to. Meanwhile, I'm doing 1200 damage upstairs, and I have Infernoed his floor to oblivion. I'm going to burn the ritual here. We're going to Echo Transfer, of course. Draw a card, see what we get. Echo Break, very nice. I'm going to ascend this boss and just kind of end this now. Cool. 15 days is enough. We got it. Nailed it. Cool. I am interested in how big this number goes. This is, what, 9 melee weakness? He takes 4,500 from this first hit. So when do I want to see this. All right, we're going to slow it down. Da, 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 da. And then he goes, arm, and eats that man. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. That guy just absolutely chomped him. That was amazing. It's little things like this that make Monster Train so nice. Obviously, the gameplay itself is a lot of fun. I really enjoy it overall. But there's little details about, like, oh yeah, this guy just, like, completely eats Seraph. That's just really satisfying. Also, turn 1 Tiresome Climb. Beautiful. We love to see it. The rest of this is straightforward. Accelerate Incubation. Immediate Activation. Daze the Boss. Great work. Inspire Trigger. Good. Cool. And we hatch that guy. Wonderful. Cool. This is a bottom floor, I think. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to Inferno middle, because why even think about this floor? And then we're coming upstairs. I'm going to start doing the everything else. Do all of the etching up here. I'm going to shoot the 25x2 downstairs because he scares me. I do 500 here. I'm hopeful that I draw another Daze card pretty soon. Hey, beautiful. Nailed it. We could have survived 1 or 2 of those, but we're fine. I'm going to Inferno bottom because I hate this floor. Good. And then we start loading it up. We etch here, absolutely. The Force Contamination here is probably worth it. Yeah, cool. That's a good chunk of damage. We get Big Tanker Buddy. Alright. Echo Transfer is your friend. Inferno is a bigger friend. Cool. We etch upstairs. Absolutely. Fine. I don't actually care what happens here because this guy chews through everything. Good stuff. Soul Crushing Guilt on the boss. I'm doing 800 to this floor. We don't actually beat this guy right now is a big important consideration. So the right way to do this is we Force Contamination the mini-boss coming up. So he is now extremely dead. And we load up the upstairs for as much damage as we can reasonably hit it with. We're definitely pre-relentlessing here, thanks to all of the ordering on all this. Yeah, this guy stands no chance against me. Cool. He does a 200 here, and then he does a humongo, like 1,000, and then hits. It's great. I am most likely to draw my Inferno in time for this bottom floor, so let's clear middle. Oh, yeah. There's the Inferno. Well done. Cool. I mean, we win automatically after seeing Infernos like this, so I am not actually concerned one bit. That basically guarantees I pre-relentless before another boss comes up. Basically. Cool. Great work. Actually, like, genuinely beautiful. I really can't even add anything else to this otherwise. We just do 600 damage here, no problems. And it's going to look similar. I can probably pre-relentless here, right? Probably. I think I just ascend this guy, and then I take some armor, and I Force Contamination, and we kill. Cool. Well done. We did it. That's Monster Train. Baby. Cool. Yeah, and by the way, he did bonk the armor before hitting my golden vault, so we chilled. Excellent work. Honestly, a very clean run. This is a... I mean, I don't like Echo Right, but I do think Marshallord is his strongest path, and if you see a Hardened Hull that early, it affords a very straightforward line to victory. There's just not much really to add, honestly. That's it. That's a very solid run. 65-ish K. Let's go to the run summary. There's not much really to say here, right? See good relic early, hit Marshallord, find any egg, put big upgrades in this guy. Quick multi-strike is really good here. This is actually one of the greatest reasons why I like Kinhost Vessel as a unit, because this dude actually has some hit points when he pops out of the egg, whereas a Bogfly Chrysalis does not. That guy walks out with 5 hit points, okay? You need something that is scaling your survivability pronto for that one to fly. No pun intended, though there is a pun there. So whereas Kinhost Vessel, I mean, this guy hops out and he's chilling. He's got, what's his numbers? I think he's like 40 hit points. Or 30. He's got 20 armor and 10 health. Great work. Plus, the fact that he has an extra multi-strike basically means he's as good as Bogfly Egg at taking benefits, right? He has the extra hit. Bogfly is better on certain infusions that scale floor wide, like Steelworker and things. Kinhost Vessel is comparable on things like Shard Soul Carver. Obviously, if you're counting like armor to the floor, Shard Soul Carver on the flies are better, kind of, but when you're sweeping, and the enemy's sweeping, it doesn't really matter, right? It's all the same. So I think this is really good either way because it helped out early, and it was the first one we were shown, so of course we take it. I also like this guy because he can do quick multi pretty comfortably, like this. This is a very good line for him. Obviously, we are benefiting from the power of Hardened Hull, but we also were insta-hatching him thanks to the accelerated incubation, which was great. I think the real callback here is, I mean, this is an Inferno run. Just blow up floors and then chew through whatever's left. They don't stand a chance. This Echo Transfer went out of control with Karuska. Really a very solid run. Soul Crushing Guilt, excellent. You've got the Tiresome Climb, excellent. There's also a good discussion in here about knowing where your -1s are going to go. There's always an opportunity cost of drafting something. You can't look at a card and say, ah, that card's pretty good if you put a -1 in it. Well, of course it is. That's the point of the -1. But that -1 is almost certainly dedicated going somewhere else on your run. In this case, I would put it on both in the Tiresome Climb, make this card playable. So I think that's really important to consider. Obviously, I didn't count on hitting Karuska, which was an Ember generator, but you know what it is. It's fine. So we're good. Anyway, probably one of the more convincing 200 shard runs we've had in a while, which is cool. And I will let you go there. So, hey, wow, this is under an hour. Incredible. Anyway, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.